Hello, welcome to another video here of Dominions 5 Warriors of the Faith. In my first multiplayer game, we have a fresh turn, so let's go ahead and see what is in it. I have finally managed to put in a password. I had started without doing that. And the first thing you'll notice is that unfortunately, have become a liar. I had to change last turn to the last minute. Femoria realized that their nap didn't actually end on turn 14, or it didn't enable them to attack on turn 14. It enables them to attack into him on turn 15. So everybody waited a turn. So we're just going to go ahead and essentially have to come back from that Sun Ridge. There, that must be... I assume that's the fire site that we got from this event. Now, Fountain of Fire. Alright, I don't know if that's the same thing or not. We'll have to check that one. For now, you can go search over there. I think it could really be in any bordering province, probably except our capital. So maybe it's better to search here first. It's a little bit farther away from potential danger. Additionally, a forest is more likely to have sites in general. So that may just make more sense. So you can go ahead and you can see here in the last minute flip, right, we basically canceled our attacks. So now we've collapsed these two groups together. And these guys now, we can go ahead and put them into one sort of large squad. Double line. I guess we'll actually go with, we can still do two wings of the chariots. We'll put one over here. We'll put you guys back in a line up front and put you guys back over here. So everyone's going to go ahead and hold and fire closest. Take another look. So this looks fine to me. We still got our Servant of Courage going, as we will not be... let's go ahead and I guess we'll move this to the Prophet. Not that it matters very much. I'm going to take this extra commander with me, just in case something happens to my first commander. I don't really want to have to, wait a whole extra turn. We're also going to go ahead and put this guy on the wing. So this will go ahead and move in. The other main change we had from the turn is that I had this guy go ahead and do a big blood sacrifice to try and get our Dominion pumped out. You can see, right, we do have a lot more candles up here than we did before. This province is already dying with our whopping income of 4. We'll go ahead and drop this group in with him. This is going to attack here. These guys are going to get this. He's going to go ahead and attack here. This guy, I had moved him in to pick up the giants to move them. But that's not actually necessary anymore, as they're going to move with this guy. We got this guy. We got this first Acha. Because this is definitely a like a Well of Pestilence or an Inkpot End or something, as it diseased my Horite. So this guy is going to research this turn, and then next turn we'll probably have like both of them move here, and that way we get some site searching in, and hopefully we'll get this affliction cured. We still have some time, but they hopefully they'll just get paired up until that's fixed. Go ahead and search here on this forest. In terms of recruitment, let's get another... we don't have enough money. We definitely have gold problems. No doubt about that. So we could cut Rephite production to make another Melkort. We could... I think we'll just go for another Ami this turn. Get what we can there. recruit an army here. We do need to start recruiting. We could also do something like this. And then these guys can start to patrol down our capital. I think I like that better. Uses up all of our gold. That's okay. We're building this giant fortress. We're researching here. We finally have a little bit of research going on. This guy's building the palisade. It's still 3 months remaining. I think there's definitely a risk that this finishes before we can put a lab on it, which probably means that I built it too soon. This man is just going to go here. So he's got some blood slaves. What he's going to end up doing is I have a scout. The scout's hiding here. I guess he can just attack as well. The local defense appears to be very strong and well organized. I don't know how strong very strong is, but I have a hard time believing very strong can beat. I don't think there's much in the way of PD that can really beat these Rephites. And I'm going to have 12. These guys should probably get put in a decent position. 16 Rephites. I just can't. I don't think that's going to happen. So we'll go ahead and we'll move this guy in as well, but we are going to go ahead and have him hold and stay behind troops and just put him all the way in the back. He's just a blood slave holder. I guess that does kind of reveal that we're using the blood slave, that we have the blood slaves. And I don't think I need the blood slaves for any of these fights. So I could also just, let's see, my scout. I could move the scout to one of these tiles and then have him meet up and the scout could take them, which is what I ultimately want to do anyway. So I guess we'll just do that. We'll have them meet up here. And then that way the scout can catch up to the army. That all seems fine. And that is all the orders that we can give. My dog is staring at me with much intensity. It's just been daylight savings time, and he does not get it. But I think that's. I mean, we've used up our whole treasury. Everybody's got it in action. We're gonna go ahead and hit the monkeys this turn. Hopefully we all are in agreement correctly, and I don't get made a liar again. So, thanks everybody. This I think it was a pretty short one, just because we already sort of covered what we're going to cover last video. Now it's just the execution phase. So, all right, everyone have a nice day.